Good morning, people. Happy St. Paddy's Day. It is St. Patrick's Day today. It's Wednesday, obviously the 17th of March, and it's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually was sitting in my car waiting to get in to work. I'm actually in Liffey Valley at the moment, which is a huge shopping centre. It's quite surreal actually, because over there, just behind me, is B&Q, and that's the place I used to work in when I first moved to Ireland. So they gave me my first opportunity, as it was. So it's a bit weird being up here today. So I'll just turn around and show you. So this is Liffey Valley. Obviously there's the store working. There's quite a few parks in Liffey Valley. So what's happening today then? Well, obviously the guards are out in force today. There's potentially going to be, I think, 6 different marches today, which during the pandemic and lockdown isn't allowed. So there'll be probably a lot of arrests today. And I was just sitting in the car there, listening to the radio, listening to the chief guard talking about people being arrested. But I think we're at that point now where it's just getting to the point where people are getting just really frustrated and bored with sitting in. I'm just sitting in my car because it's fucking freezing. But an update for you. As I said to you yesterday, I was waiting for a phone call from my boss. So yesterday I officially resigned from Curry's PC World. So this will be my second resignation with the business. I've been back with them now for nearly 6 years in Ireland. And as some of you know, I worked for them in the UK, I think for about 16 years. It was pretty much getting on for 16. So it was a very hard decision, I think, to drive this morning. I'm sitting in the car because I've got no keys, and one of the managers, one of the assistant managers, should be here, I think, for 9 o'clock this morning. So I've got a half an hour to kill. But I won't bore you with a half an hour video, I assure you of that. But I just thought I'd give you an update. So literally, I did resign yesterday, as I've already said. It was a very hard thing to do because I've loved the job for a long, long time. You don't spend that amount of time in any business unless you love it. But I think with the last sort of 6 months, most of you will know that I was off for 4 months illness, but it wasn't a major illness. It was pretty much stress through travelling. So the company were brilliant enough to say to me, look, you know, Liffey Valley, which is where I am now, it's closer to home. Why don't you try that? It's only taken me less than an hour this morning to drive here, to be fair. On a normal day, because it is a bank holiday today, on a normal day, it would probably take me about an hour and a half, probably an hour and 20. And again, it's just too much, I think. So that's the reason why I've basically made that decision to resign. On the back of that, yes, I need to work, and yes, there are going to be, or there is some opportunities to go after. But what I found is that there's no point me prolonging working here, because it's just not fair on the colleagues. It's not fair on me, to be honest. And I've got to be selfish about me because I'm the most important person. So it's health over wealth, that type of thing. So I've committed to this week to come in and just go out on a high and never say never, because, you know, once things settle down, if I move or whatever, closer to one of these stores, then I want to be in a position where I can reach out to the regional managers or whoever's in the business at the time if I want to come back. And, you know, I want to leave the door open in case I do. They've been brilliant to me, so I'm just going to enjoy this and make the most of it. I'm doing a lot of and in here because obviously I'm in a car park. And as I said to you at the start of this video, the guards are out in force. Now, how far is the city centre, Dublin, from here? Probably about 10-15 minutes. So Liffey Valley it's on the south side of Dublin, and literally it's very accessible to the city centre. So there will be patrols all over as you enter Dublin for essential travel only. So there'll be a lot of people being stopped today. And as I said earlier, I think there's at least 6 or 7 marches that are planned, and these will be different for different reasons. Like there's the anti-masking campaign, and then obviously there's people who are just so pissed off with the fact that we're not having a St. Paddy's Day parade today. So again, some people are a little bit frustrated, and some people will probably get caught up in that. So hopefully we won't see many people gather here. I'm sure it will be a busy day. Paddy's Day generally is for us, but generally tends to get busy later on in the afternoon. But who knows? We don't know what's going to happen today. So I'm just going to enjoy it and then get through the day, go home, and then I'm going to be finishing up here on Sunday. So I've committed myself till Sunday. So anyway, look, I hope you're all safe out there. I hope that makes sense. I'll finish on this by saying happy Paddy's Day, and Cilantro.